Consistency is boring, and that's why it works. If you're on a self-improvement journey right now and you're focusing on your finances, your fitness, and your family, and it feels real repetitive and boring, that means you're doing it right. That means you're on the right path and you're on the path of success. Because most men want fast results, quick transformations, and overnight success. But that's not real growth, and that's not often sustainable. Real growth comes with consistency, right? And winning comes with consistency as well. And when you get consistent, you can build an identity. I was talking about this in my last video, that you had to build the type of man who has a successful mindset and habits and discipline and get to the goals that you want to get to. So when you show up every day, when you don't feel like going to the gym, dropping content, right? Staying late at your job or showing up early at your job or hammering on the next project or building up that business or side hustle, you start to prove something to yourself. You start to prove that you're the type of man who can figure things out and make things happen. And that is a very powerful mindset. That is a dope way of looking at problems and situations, that you will always figure it out. You will always have the mindset that you can build the resources. You can find the solutions to problems. You can be a service to others. That is a dope, powerful mindset. So I want you guys to start looking at things a little bit differently. And the reason why this is so powerful is because most men chase motivation, but consistent men and men who win, and people who win in general, not just men, is because they build systems. They chase the system, right? Because if you can stay consistent with something for 4 weeks, it's going to give you a great chance to be consistent for 4 months. And if you can be consistent with something for 4 months, it gives you a great opportunity to be consistent for something for 4 years. And 4 years can fly by, right? 4 years will fly by before a blink of an eye. It's 2026. It'll be 2030 before you know it, right? Time flies when you're having fun. I say time flies when you level up. So I want you guys to always be trying to figure out what's the best situation for you to start leveling up in your life, right? And I'm going to use a system that's been working for me. So if I set a schedule where I'm going to try to work out 4 times a week, I don't have to be in the gym 3-4 hours away. I'm not a professional athlete. I'm not a bodybuilder, but I'm trying to go to stay, get a little healthy, try to stay alive, right? So I'm going to try to go 4 times a week. I got social media. I got YouTube. I got other things. So I'm going to try to drop, post, and content about 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times a week. And I'm going to look at my income and my money. I'm going to try to save and invest about 20% of what I got. Put 10% in savings for emergencies or something happens. Put some 10% away in some investments. I'm not an investment specialist. I'm not tell you where to put your money, but you know the obvious things. Hey, go invest in some real estate. Put some money in some stocks. Put some in the market. Put some money in investments for personal development. Buy some books. Buy some courses. Go look up mentors if you're looking at starting a business or scaling up a business, right? It's never a bad investment when you invest in the gym, you invest in books. I have yet to find one man who's like, man, I read all those books, that didn't work out for me. Man, I worked out for the last 2 years, man, that was a terrible idea. I haven't met one man who said that. It always works out. So invest in things that you know are going to give you a positive ROI. That's return on investment. All right. And you're going to be almost guaranteed to win, because you're going to outlast your competition. When you keep going to the gym and you working out and you getting healthy, you getting better shape, you got a better mindset, you getting more information, you're going to beat your competition. Most people quit when things get difficult. Most people fold when things get difficult. And people are going to like, man, how do you win? How does he keep on winning? And it's not because of luck, and it's not because of motivation. It's because of consistency. And I got something to tell you guys. Boring men over the age of 30 are winning right now. Society doesn't want you to know this, but boring men over the age of 30 are winning right now. And let me tell you why. Because they're looking at reading more books or writing and creating. They're investing in their exercise and workouts, and investing in the gym. They're investing in eating healthier. People are now more aware about all the processed foods and all the sugar and all the manipulation the corporations are trying to tell you about what to eat and what to drink, right? And a lot more men, when you get a little older, we start prioritizing our mental health. We start looking at people and situations. Is this a liability, or is this an asset? And we become a little bit better at judging things. So men over the age of 30 are starting to win. So if you're watching this video, I got some young guys who watch these videos, you're 25, 26, 24, you'll be 30 before you know it. So if you can get these habits now, you get this game now, it's going to help you. It's good to be boring, right? Because when you're boring, you stay out the way. You stay out them clubs, you stay out them nightclubs, you stay out them streets, you stay out of jail, you stay out of prison, you stay out of all that stuff. Hey man, I'm good over here. I'm chilling. You can call me boring, you can call me lame all you want. Because that's what society will do. They'll call you lame because you don't want to trick all your money at a nightclub or a bar or a strip club. They'll call you lame because you want to chill at the crib with your friends and your family and just lay low and then go on nice vacations. They'll call you lame and boring because you're not tricking on thousands of dollars on goofy shit. So I want you guys to understand that, man, sometimes staying out the way, getting out them streets, staying out of trouble, that's winning. That's winning. That's a winning formula. Because consistency brings identity, right? And consistency is going to feel boring for a long time. Years it will feel boring. But boring builds empires. It's going to be hard to build an empire if you broke. It's going to be hard to build an empire if you got 2-3 baby mamas and they stressing you out and they taking you to court and they people talking crazy to you. It's going to be hard to build an empire if you got family drama and personal drama and work drama and business drama, right? And you got issues. It's going to be difficult for you to build an empire. And this channel right now, what I'm building, I'm trying to build a movement. I am building a movement. All y'all who've been rocking with me, I'm building a brand as well. I'm building a channel for y'all, for your guys out there who are standing on business. This is for you. This is the type of content y'all need to hear. This is the type of content you need to share. Because they're gonna lie to you and tell you what's really lit and what's really fly. You know what's really lit and what's really fly? When you go on nice vacations with your family. When someone gets sick or someone's down, you can hit them with a little money to get them back on your feet. That's the fly shit. When you can go where you want to go. Do what you want to do. That's the fly shit. That's the dope shit. When you stuck in a city and you can't move or relocate because you too broke and the other options aren't better, that's not dope. But you might have to be boring for a few years. You might have to stay out the way for a minute. So I want you guys to understand, man, consistency is gonna be boring, but boring is gonna get you to win in life. And that's why it works. Because most people aren't willing. Most men aren't willing to do what it needs to take over a long period of time because they're not going viral or they're not blowing up or they're not getting famous. Y'all got to stay down till you come up. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me once again at the channel. If you like this type of content, smash the like button, leave a comment. It's always appreciated. Subscribe to the vibe. Support the movement. Support the merch. Y'all know what to do. I'm up out of here. Keep going. Never give up. Peace.